With mailboxes being 3.5 by 4.5 inches, there's no other option. And sometimes while training their canines, police officers have to be on the other side of the force. This carousel attracts the young, even the old, but one family comes out every year to saddle up. Hi, we're here in Denver live at the American Idol's 2009 auditions. The next superstar could be standing right behind me. That's right. Octagon offers do-it-yourself composting. Now, if the town board votes it down, supporters will have to sign a petition. But here's the catch. Only people registered in Elon will be able to sign the petition. That leaves out most Elon University students. Live along Williamson Avenue, Krista Moyer, back to you. A controversial topic.
Liquor what?
By the drink has students talking.
Why not? You know, I mean, people are going to get liquor anyway. You might as well be able to get it at the bar.
Liquor by the Drink supporters are hoping to expand drink menus at local restaurants and bars. Fat Frog's general manager Peter Ustak feels that his drink menu leaves customers unhappy.
They come here and they find out there's no liquor and they leave. So it's not good for business in the long run.
And representatives from 116 Oak, College Street Tap House, Sandy's, and West End Station agree. So local restaurants and bars are asking for a change in the law that would also let them serve mixed drinks and other liquor. They say the change would be better for business.
City of Elon, it could bring more revenue for them because it's taxed by the city.
Sean was at West End Station's Halloween party Sunday. He and others support the idea.
Yeah, I believe it's just more dangerous to have us go off campus to go buy liquor at the bars or go to bars that serve liquor. It's just too far away, at least here. There's worse comes to worse, we can walk.
I am for liquor by the drink.
I also think that it could potentially be a little dangerous.
And like, I've been going here for 4 years, I'm used to it, so at this point I really don't care, but you know, in terms of my opinion, I guess I'm for it.
If you are unsure where you stand on this issue, don't worry. It's going to take some time for liquor by the drink to get to the ballots.
We're not rounding anybody up. I mean, I've talked to Josh and Chris Russell, and we haven't sat down or made any special plans or anything, but it's something that we'd like to get in the works.
Now, liquor by the drink will not be on tomorrow's ballot because voting on alcohol is prohibited during political elections. Now, if the town board votes it down, supporters will have to sign a petition. But here's the catch. Only people registered in Elon will be able to sign the petition. That leaves out most Elon University students. Live along Williamson Avenue, Krista Moyer, back to you.
I'm old, Corey.
Paul Wagner doesn't think he's too old for college, even at 63.
Well, I have a master's degree, but it's a little old. It's a little old and crusty.
Wagner plans to be a college professor, and Elon's iMedia program was his best option.
It's a 1 year. 1 year I can get my master's. You know, I don't buy green bananas so at my age. So, you know, I've got the clock is ticking.
And it's getting the full college experience.
I didn't want to live at the retirement home and then go to college. I wanted to get on campus.
And he did.
Our landlord told us that he was a 26-year-old law student, and then I see a guy with curly gray hair walking into my apartment, and I'm like, you serious?
And this is Paul's room right here. He has the master bedroom.
Although Wagner lives here, he still has support from his family.
Okay, my wife stayed in Charlotte to feed my Phoenix cash card. And,
just like any other Elon student, Wagner's starting to feel the pressure of graduation.
So I got to find some kind of job to try to, pay back the loans. I'm just really like the same situation a lot of students. Just there's an age difference. That's really the only thing.
Krista Moyer, Phoenix 14 News, tonight. 100 years, millions of rotations, and one long tradition mark the focus of this year's Carousel Festival. Residents from all over Alamance County and beyond came out for the birthday bash. A few students left the Elon bubble to have fun and even get some homework done.
There's lots of opportunities to take pictures. I'm taking some for one of my classes and just to have fun and get out into the community.
Games, rides, and live entertainment were all part of this year's celebration, and families didn't mind lining up to get a chance to ride the century-old attraction. This carousel attracts the young, even the old, but one family comes out every year to saddle up. Charles and Debbie are here with their 2 daughters and grandchildren.
You know, I remember when we were kids, we would ride we called it the hobby horses, and all around it was just gravel, and it was open. There wasn't any awnings or any garage doors or anything like that that closed it off.
Riding the Denso Carousel has been the Albright family tradition for over 50 years.
Absolutely. We would fight over who got to be on the cat with the fish in its mouth. Yeah, that was our battle. I would win there.
100 years old and still in motion, the Denso Carousel will continue to go round. Even if the carousel isn't one of your family traditions,
just come on out. If you've never been, you need to come on out and spend a Sunday afternoon at the park.
Crystal Moyer, Phoenix 14 News, tonight. Students came back from spring break to find their mail gone.
When I got back, there was nothing in my box.
Because students were unable to pick up their newspapers during spring break, most of them got tossed.
And it's due to basically space and being a fire hazard and a security hazard as well.
Only about 3 newspapers can be stuffed in a campus mailbox.
That's about all we can get in there.
With mailboxes being 3.5 by 4.5 inches, there's no other option.
Here are the ones we took out yesterday, and you can see we've already got 2 trays ready to go for recycling.
Some students are fine with the mail center's policy.
The old newspapers are kind of pointless.
Others have to keep old issues as a requirement for class.
If a professor tested on Wall Street for that week, I think I'd be pretty angry.
And for solutions,
University should notify their students if what they'll do over break, or if they can deliver another way, if they're going to throw out, subscriptions.
It's their responsibility, if anything changes, to let us know, and we'll be glad to accommodate them. But we're here to put mail up, and that's it.
Crystal Moyer, Phoenix 14 News, tonight.
The lid is not compostable. Okay, yeah, I know.
What about the straw? The straw?
Students were talking trash today as they learned about compostables. Elon expanded its sustainability initiative to Octagon Dining Hall.
Here we're actually trying to get kids to compost on their own and learn what's compostable and what's not.
That's right. Octagon offers do-it-yourself composting. Students have to separate their own trash and leftovers. The composted material will be sent to Brooks Contractor, where it will be broken down and used as fertilizer at local farms. Since 2008, Hardin and Colonnades have been composting, but this will be the first time the students are responsible rather than the staff. Eco-reps from the Office of Sustainability will be assisting students all week long to bring awareness to this new initiative.
Yes, this is my first experience composting. It wasn't too hard. I mean, they had the signs on there to tell you what you could compost, what you couldn't. Made it easy.
This seems like a simple way to help the environment, but some students aren't on board.
No, I'm not going to compost. And I feel bad, but I'm not.
Last year, Dining Services composted 37.52 tons of food waste and hope to continue this initiative for sustainability. Crystal Moyer, Phoenix 14 News, tonight.